Hey, this is savewith.crypto here. Okay, so the xExchange is kind of evolving and changing, and for me, it's becoming slightly less confusing. This is the smaller one I've got, and at the moment, I just logged in to see what's happening. So I was hoping to see some rewards, because this one I do have a sort of staked LP pair, so it's wrapped eGold and XMEX, which is worth about $277. So I'm not expecting wonders, but I'm hoping to see some rewards here. I did notice a difference here. It says boosted rewards claimable once per week. Okay, well that's different, isn't it? And at the moment, if I wanted to withdraw, there's a 3% penalty if you withdraw now. Obviously, there's nothing to withdraw anyway. And that expires in 5 days, which I guess is the usual Thursday. Depositing resets the penalty to 6 to 7 days. Okay, so yeah, I think we just have to wait. I did notice the tweet from Benjamin, which was 10 p.m. last night. It said, swaps adding liquidity migrating to our XMEX. Everything except farm rewards is on. Okay, so we're waiting on the farm rewards. Farm rewards will be re-enabled in the next 48 to 72 hours. Okay, so if that was 10 o'clock last night, that's UTC. So 48 hours would be Sunday night. So Monday night. So sometime between Monday and Wednesday, that isn't it? Yeah, so sometime early next week we should see the rewards, and it's going to be interesting to see what the rewards look like. And this farm here, this one here, I'm going to keep this one maximum charge and see what I get out of it. So I noticed today when I logged in, it says energy outdated. It says update energy there. It says you can also update your energy from the side panel or account details. Now, I think what you want to avoid doing, unless you know what you're doing, is clicking update energy, because as soon as you do that, I think it's just going to do a maximum on everything. But I just want to check that first. So, for example, if I go to the actual tokens, and then I look here, look at the locked tokens, okay, expand that. So you can see here the energy is at maximum. Okay, that's confusing. So let's see what happens when I go update energy. So the energy now is this figure here. Did that change? And that doesn't appear to have changed right now. So I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Maybe it says update your energy whether you need to or not. Now then, if anyone's struggling with the migration from Maiar to the xExchange, there is a good document that's out actually. It was announced in the Maiar announcements Telegram channel, and this is the URL here, but I'll put that in the description of the video so you can take a look at it. It's quite straightforward, and it's like, what to do. But the decision you need to make is, are you going to, convert your LKMX to XMEX, and if so, are you going to lock it up for a long time or not? That's the hardest decision to make. But anyway, this document will help, I think. So do take a look at that. Now, I was watching Zabi's Breaking Free channel earlier on today, and his video from today, he was reckoning that MEX will probably do a 50x in the next bull run, which sounds ridiculous, but I don't think it is, to be honest, because that's the price now. If you multiply that by 50, that would be 0.001, something 0017. So that would put it something like that, which okay, that was its all-time high. It's feasible it could get back there. So that'd be great, wouldn't it? I think everyone would be well happy. So at the moment, I don't see any reason to kind of sell your MEX. I'm going to hang on to mine. I think. In fact, I'm still thinking of, on my big account, of like locking stuff up for a bit longer, but maybe not the full 4 years. I believe if you do lock for the full 4 years, that is when you get the free NFT for the launchpad. I think if you don't lock up for 4 years, like all your LKMEX or XMEX, then you don't get that NFT. So there's that to consider as well. Obviously, with my big account, it's a bit huge, so I need to think about that very, very, very carefully. Anyway, back on my larger account, I did notice that when I looked at my tokens that I have got some MEX. There you go. I've got like nearly 10 million MEX there, which is worth like $339. Now that came about because when I split up the LP tokens, I got some rewards. Now it's not as big as some people's because I did actually split up my LP tokens a few weeks ago because I wanted to take advantage of the locked xExchange when it was still live. So basically what I did was I split up my LP tokens. I took out some MEX, swapped it for eGold, and then increased the size of my LP tokens. I didn't make a video about it because it was kind of irrelevant by the time I'd finished, because the locked xExchange had finished. So it wouldn't have been very helpful. But yeah, anyway, so there's $339 worth of MEX there. Now, what would make sense with that is to swap it into eGold or something. But I don't want to at the moment, because if you look at the price of MEX USDC, it doesn't look good, does it? But if you do a Fibonacci from the dump when the DEX was compromised back in June to, let's say, that high there, so that's the last high, that does actually put it in the golden pocket with the fib, well, certainly between the 0.5 and the 0.618. So it's quite feasible it will come down here, and that might be the bottom. But the more worrying thing is when you look at the MEX versus eGold, which has just completely gone down, which is a bit worrying. So in a way, I kind of want to see a bit of a bounce or something here, and then I'll think about swapping it back into eGold. But at the moment, the only thing that makes sense would maybe like add energy to it and lock it up for 4 years, and then benefit from it that way. But it's not a lot of money anyway. It's only a few $100 worth. So I'm going to keep an eye on the MEX eGold chart, because I don't want this to go down and down and down. I don't really see how it can, but I guess everything's very up in the air at the moment. The DEX is very new. People don't know how to use it properly. And there might be a kind of lack of faith, if you like, in the new DEX. So we'll see what happens. I'm also looking forward to Thursday, when we hopefully see the rewards from meta bonding and the fees pool, all that kind of stuff. So I'm hoping that's going to look good. If that looks good, then I will consider maxing out my account, but I don't think I'm going to do it until then. I did notice that Stephen from Podcast Elrond over here, he did a little poll saying, have you energised your XMEX yet? And the majority are saying, oh yeah. And next most popular answer is soon, which I think is me. And then 14% are keeping the version 1. And then 8.6 are only migrating version 1 to version 2. I thought that would be more, to be honest, because that's what I was thinking of doing. And then now I've seen the kind of multiplier and the tiers, it all gets very tempting. You kind of want to get to the next tier, which for me would be the Tesla one, but I'd need 5 billion energy for that, and at the moment I've got 1.2 billion. That said, if I did want to update my energy, you can see here that my current multiplier is on 2.2, and obviously it can go up to 4, so that would kind of double my bag. So I'm guessing that would come out at somewhere like 2.4 billion, which isn't quite 5, so it wouldn't push me into the next league. So Yeah, so I might just stay here and for a bit and see what happens on Thursday. So yeah, so I still really don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I still haven't got a solid strategy. So if you have, please tell me about it in the comments. And yeah, I'm all ears. I'm open to suggestions. I mean, ideally, what I'd like it would be so that every Thursday, I had a pile of like tokens that if I needed the money, I could spend somehow. Maybe with the new app that's coming out next year. I mean, at the same time, I've been quite, saddened to see the price of ZoidPay go down and down and down. But I think that might change at the end of the week because there's this AMA with Edward Onichi, on Friday when it's an AMA. So hopefully there'll be some good stuff there. And it does say here, get ready to know what 2023 has in store for ZoidPay followers and ZoidPay holders. And by the way, if you want some free ZoidPay, all you need to do is deposit 100 ZoidPay in my shopping pool and I will send you 100 ZoidPay. Can't say fairer than that. So for more details on that, just go to savewith.crypto.org/free crypto and just look at the instructions there. It's all quite easy. Anyway, that'll do for the moment. Let's hopefully we'll get the rewards soon on the new DEX. I did say this video is going to be about making LP tokens, which I haven't actually done yet. So the reason for that was it was that kind of MEX that I got hanging around. I'm not sure what I should do with that, so I'll have a think about that and make a decision and then make another video to show you what I've done. So for that reason, please make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notifications set on all. Give the video a like, that's really important. Leave a nice comment and above all, tell your friends.